dust. Empires crumble, betray their trust. Still they run on, their hearts defy. Even the stars will burn and die. Blood on the stone where the ancients fell. Riders march to the mouth of hell. Riders of the black horizon, blazing trails of fear and flame. Born to die in sacred silence, but the world will know their name. Ride on, through eternal rain. Ride on, to glory or to pain. Covers of the black horizon, blazing trails of fear and flame. Born to die in sacred silence, but the world will know their name. Ride on, through eternal rain. Ride on, to glory or to pain. Just out of time where legends sleep, guarding the gates of secrets deep. Born to die in sacred silence, but the world will know their name. Ride on, through eternal rain. Ride on, to glory or to pain. One final dawn, the sky bleeds red. The price of freedom, the countless dead. But in the void where darkness grows, a single spark forever glows. Riders of the black horizon, burning bright beyond the grave. In the wind their names are rising, through the storm forever brave. Ride on, let the heavens wail. Ride on, your legend will not fail. Held light, I walk alone through endless night. The ruins speak in shattered breath, a song of silence, life and death. Forgotten names carved in the stone, the price of kings now overthrown. I bear the sword, I wear the scars, but no one knows just who we are. And in the dark I hear a sound, the voice is lost beneath the ground. And in the dark I hear a sound, the voice is lost beneath the ground. And in the dark I hear a sound, the voice is lost beneath the ground. It whispers of the end, calling from the void, echoes of the war, all that we destroy. No heroes rise, no banners fly, only the silence beneath the sky. 1,000 years of dust and flame, no throne remains, no sacred name. The wind still tells the tale we wrote, of burning seas and broken oath. The stars look down with hollow eyes, they watched us fall, they heard the lies. Now all that's left is what I keep, a memory buried cold and deep. The earth still turns though hearts decay, and time won't wash the past away. And in the dark I hear a sound, the voice is lost beneath the ground. Whispers of the end, calling from the void, echoes of the war, all that we destroyed. No heroes rise, no banners fly, only the silence beneath the sky. Years of dust and flame, no throne remains, no sacred name. The wind still tells the tale we wrote, of burning seas and broken oath. The stars look down with hollow eyes, watched us fall, they heard the lies. Now all that's left is what I keep, a memory buried cold and deep. The earth still turns though hearts decay, and time won't wash the past away. Of the brave, swallowed by the fight. No glory here, no final cry. Only the wind and the question why. All things must end, but some voices never fade. The whispers of the end, into the stone. Stories of the dead, written in the bone. I walk this path but tale of burning seas and broken boat. The stars looked down with hollow lies. They watched us fall, they heard the lies. Now all that's left is what I keep, a memory buried cold and deep. The earth still turns though hearts decay, a burning seas and broken oath. The stars looked down with hollow eyes. They watched us fall, they heard the lies. Now all that's left, but some voices never fade. Whispers of the end, calling through the night. Shadows of the brave, swallowed by the fight. No glory here, no final cry. Only the wind and the question why. Of the end, as into the night. Shadows of the brave, swallowed by the fight. No glory here, no final cry. Only the wind and the question why. The war guitars harmonize a sorrowful melody. The first solo complete and melodic. Whispers of the end, etched into the stone. Stories of the dead, written in the land where silence reigns, the ashes broke the empty plains. The banners tore the towers black, 1,000 years will bring it back. The tyrants sat on throne of bone, with iron fist and heart of stone. When whispers stirred beneath the sand, a rebel rose with sword in hand. From ancient scrolls and dreams long dead, the final prophecy turned gray as armies marched to Judgment Day. The stars above began to fade when brother turned to blade on blade. A nameless knight with eyes like flames to break the chains and slay on blade. A nameless knight with blade on blade. The shadow raised, the morning comes in the empire of the fallen sun. The wheel will turn, the fate begun. Rise again through fire and pain and cleanse the throne with crimson rain. The dawn will rise when night is done in the empire of the fallen sun. The fallen sun. The fallen sun. The moon was blood, the sky turned gray as armies marched to Judgment Day. The stars above began to fade when brother turned to blade on blade. A nameless knight with eyes like flame spoke the curse undead to name. He rode alone through smoke and sin to bring the end of all within. A shattered crown, a dying land, the sword of truth held in his hand. In the empire of the fallen sun, the throne of grace begun. Rise again through fire and pain, to cleanse the throne with crimson rain. In the empire of the fallen sun, the empire of the fallen sun, the fallen sun. Blood, the sky turned gray as armies marched to Judgment Day. The stars above began to fade when brother turned to blade on blade. When brother turned to blade on blade. A nameless knight with eyes like flames spoke the cursed undead to name. He rode alone through smoke and sin to bring the end of far within. A shattered crown, a dying land, the sword of truth held in his hand. In the empire of the fallen sun, their names carved in silence and stone. Through fields of rust and burning sky, they rode as kings and now ghosts that cry. Their swords are broken, their shields are dust, forgotten by all, betrayed by trust. A temple stands where blood was spilled, the wind still howls where time stood still. Each fallen name, a whispered prayer, but no God listens, there's nothing there. And when the night comes crawling near, the winds will speak of what we fear. The winds of the forgotten, call of the dead, echoes of glory long buried and bled. From ashes they rise, but never forgiven. The past never sleeps, it's merely hidden. whispered prayer, but no God listens, there's nothing there. With hollow pride, built their thrones where angels died. The silent screams beneath the stone, where tyrants sat and died alone. The past never sleeps, it's merely hidden. It's merely hidden. They crown themselves with hollow pride, built their thrones where angels died. The silent screams beneath the stone, where tyrants sat and died alone. The past never sleeps, it's merely hidden. The stars remember, the earth still knows. Their banners burned in twilight's glow. They spoke of honor, then died in shame. Now only shadows speak their names. What once was light now fades to black. No light returns, I praise them back. Winds of the forgotten, call of the dead, echoes of glory long buried and bled. From ashes they rise, but never stars have grown cold, the banner's torn, the fire's out, my kingdom lost in screams and doubt. Alone I stand on blood-stained stone, the winds have teeth, the stars have grown cold, the banner's torn, the fire's out, my kingdom lost in screams and doubt. The bells no longer ring for me, just echoes of what used to be. I bore the crown, I bore the flame, now none remember my name. These are the thorns of the crown I chose, a life of war, a grave of ghosts. I stood for glory, I fell for lies, now I watch the world with hollow eyes. I see the youth, they march and cheer, but none can see what brought them here. 1,000 years, the wheel still turns, and no one asks what empire burns. The swords are raised, the torch is lit, but none recall the price of it. These are the thorns of the crown I chose, a life of war, a grave of ghosts. I stood for glory, I fell for lies, now I watch the world with hollow eyes. I see the youth, they march and cheer, but none can see what brought them here. 1,000 years, the wheel still turns, and no one asks what empire burns. The swords are raised, the torch is lit, but none recall the price of it. These are the thorns of the crown I chose, a bed of blades, a throne of bones. I swore I loved beneath the sky, and now I wear it till I die. Till I die. The sword wear the crown, thorns digging down. Starts digging down. Cold winds blow across the shattered gate. The fires are low, but still I wait. 1,000 years beneath this stone, the oath I swore I must atone. In shadows deep my name erased, but still I got this cursed place. I am the last watchman to stand, bound to the ruins by fate's cruel hand. Time cannot break what blood has sealed, so death is undone, I will not yield. Kings and tyrants came and passed, empires burn, but I hold fast. Armor rusted, soul like steel, the silence speaks, the past is real. knock on the door to a world no more. Ashes of glory fall from the skies. A war never ended, a God never dies. When the stars align and the storm returns, I shall rise once more till the wheel of fire burns. I am the last, the final flame in the dark. My soul is the echo, my heart is the spark. History trembles, but still I shield, for I made the vow, and I will not yield till I stand the last watchman. Night falls, cold embrace. Stars weep in endless space. Shadows crawl, whispers cry underneath the blackened sky. Winds howl, trees decay. Time's grip crumbles away. Mountains bow, oceans bleed. Power dies, it plants the seed. Ashes of eternity, burning through infinity. Flesh and bone to dust and stone, the void consumes, we die alone. steel, the ravens cry, a warrior's fate, no need to lie. Storm winds howl through northern seas, owning calls through bitter breeze. We ride the waves, we cheat the grave, for glory's all we seek to save. To the shores of Valhalla we ride, axes high we will never hide. In the halls of the brave we reside, where the fallen heroes bide. To the shores of Valhalla we ride, waiting dream. The night is black, the night is black, the night is black. Thunder cracks, the ravens cry, the warrior's fate, no need to lie. Storm winds howl through northern seas, owning calls through bitter breeze. We ride the wave, we cheat the grave, for glory's all we seek to save. To the shores of Valhalla we ride, axes high we will never hide. In the halls of the brave we reside, where the fallen heroes bide. To the shores of Valhalla we ride. Shield wall breaks, the spears collide. Brother falls, but still with pride. He shouts his name into the flame and laughs into the jaws of pain. Lightning strikes the dragon's mask. Our fate is carved and moves so fast. The stars align in Asgard's sky. Tonight's the night we'll never die. To the shores of Valhalla we ride, axes high we will never hide. In the halls of the brave we reside, where the fallen heroes bide. To the shores of Valhalla we ride. In a dream of fire and storm, I saw the ancient oath reborn. The warm, the wolf shall howl, the serpent rise, but still the eagle scars the skies. The skies! On ice cliffs with Joe from a flare, Idris, to the shores of Valhalla we ride. From the storm of fate won't hide, races all let thunder collide, where mortals still can fight. To the shores of Valhalla we ride, ride, ride. To the shores of Valhalla. Through desert winds and burning skies, the holy war begins to rise. A night of fate with eyes of steel, sworn to the blade, the ancient seal. The city falls in smoke and flame, the place of faith, the devil's game. He rides alone, no fear, no name, a cruising across the world in shame. He heard the call from distant lands, a voice of doom with bloodstained hands. He is the last crusader, bound by fire and sin. The chains of fate grow tighter, the darkness draws him in. He fights for truth and glory, for what can't be undone. Forever damned, forever proud, the last beneath the sun. The blackened moon begins to rise, a serpent crawls to saintly lies. A tower built in bones and pain falls to the earth in poison rain. The prophecy, a cursed scroll, stakes of a heart they couldn't hold. He bears the weight, he bears the flame, while kings and cowards die the same. The silence breaks the trumpet sound, he reigns to tear the heavens down. He is the last crusader, the shadow and the flame. A sword against the ages, a ghost without a name. its mark. His legend carved in iron, a torch that lights the dark. He fades into the silence, his task forever done. Forever still through time and world, the last beneath the sun. Clouds of burning gold, with swords of flame and armor rolled. Across the skies they rolled the storm, in ancient days when gods were born. They fought the beasts, they sealed the gates, they vanished in the hands of fate. But legends tell in whispered breath, they'll rise again in times of death. The wind calls their name, the sons of fire, steel and flame. We are the sons of the seven winds, bound to sky where time begins. When the dark consumes the light, we return to join the fight. Ride the storm and break the chains, steel and thunder in our veins. We are the sons of the seven winds. The earth now shakes, the sky is black, the ancient seals begin to crack. The stars align in signs of war, the silence screams like once before. A distant horn, a blinding flame, from mountain tombs they rise again. With fire wings and ghostly craft, they bring the storm from heaven's skies. No tyrants rule, no demon's breath can cage the winds or conquer death. We are the sons of the seven winds, bound to sky where time begins. When the dark consumes the light, wood so cold, so bare. A shadow clings to crumbling stone, a name long lost, a soul alone. I stood where kings would kneel, heart of fire, blade of steel. Now time has washed the world away and left me here to fade to gray. Once I stood where kings would kneel, heart of fire, blade of steel. Now time has washed the world away and left me here to fade to gray. The stars look down with eyes of glass. They do not mourn, they only pass. Beneath the veil of the damned I lie, a silent curse beneath the sky. No tears to shed, no light to see. This hollow crown, my legacy. My name is carved in dust and bone. The throne I swore is overthrown. Still every night I hear their screams inside the cage of broken dreams. The winds return with secret souls. They speak of blood and burn like coals. Beneath the veil of the damned I lie, in shadows where the angels die. My sins outlive what time forgets. A soul in chains, forever in debt. They said the war would end with flame, but no one knew who lit the spark. Beneath the veil of the damned I cry, still bound to dreams that will not die. A ghost in chains, a king betrayed. The tomb of echoes, my legacy. And still I wait behind the veil. Behind the veil. Whisper rides the morning air through ancient woods so cold, so bare. A shadow clings to crumbling stone, a name long lost, a soul alone. The winds return, forever in debt, to wind, to death. Afraid to shoot strangers, soft leaders, soft cleanup vaginals morphed into soaring bends. Those who will harmonize tragic theme. They said the war would end with flame, but no one knew who lit the spark. Beneath the veil of the damned I cry, still bound to dreams that will not die. A ghost in chains, a king betrayed. A tomb of echoes, my soul remains, and still I wait behind the rivers flowed. Now dust and bones are all I know. The sky is red, the earth is dry. No gods remain to hear my cry. The cities fell, their names erased, just ashes in this silent place. And still I walk through death and flame, but no one left to speak my name. The wind still speaks in tongues of fire. The fire, it sings of blood of lost empires. The wind still speaks in tongues of fire. It sings of blood of lost empires. I am the wanderer of the wastes, ruled by the past I can't erase. A soul condemned to walk alone, the shattered worlds and broken thrones. I saw the end through burning eyes, a crown of steel, a world of lies. The sword I raised in righteous war now rusts beneath the blood I swore. No tomb for me, no sacred ground, just endless roads that circle round. No peace, no sleep, no final breath, just marching on beyond all death. The stars have turned, the sky is strange, but still I walk, I can't be changed. I am the wanderer of the wastes, my blood forged my fate in case. I carry sins I can't atone, across the lands no light has shone. Romantic and sorrowful, twin lead guitars echoing the theme of isolation. First still happens, lots of feeling. Second sour walk, I've turned more intense into a sustained wail. I once had brothers at my side, now only silence is my guide. I am the wanderer of the wastes, the last to light the fastest race. No hope, no name, no resting place, just fire and dust and endless space. Still I walk, still I roam. Melodic and sorrowful, twin lead guitars echoing the theme of isolation. The sword I raised in righteous war now rust beneath the blood now rust beneath the blood I swore. No tomb for me, no sacred ground, just endless roads that circle round the roots of space. Still I walk, still I. sky is clear with blood red light. The drums of doom beat through the night. No dawn will rise, no bird will sing, but still we charge for death or king. With banners torn and armor scarred, we ride through fate has dealt us hard. 1,000 strong but none shall flee. We carve our names in history. The wind may howl, the gods may fall, but steel will answer every call. We are the riders of the dying sun, bound to battle till the end is won. Our story etched in fire and flame, no grave can silence glory's name. Right through shadow, right through pain, one last war in honor's name. We are the riders of the dying sun. The drums of doom beat through the night. No dawn will rise, no bird will sing, but still we charge for death or king. But still we charge for death or king. With banners torn and armor scarred, we ride through fate has dealt us hard. 1,000 strong but none shall flee. We carve our names in history. The wind may howl, the gods may fall, but steel will answer every call. We are the riders of the dying sun, bound to battle till the end is won. A story etched in fire and flame, no grave can silence glory's name. Right through shadow, right through pain, one last war in our last name. We are the riders of the dying sun. The earth it shakes beneath our feet, but still we march in sound retreat. The heavens break, the oceans boil, yet still we fight for blood and soil. No prophet's words, no coward's plea can shake the will of those like me. We ride for those who'll never know the cost we paid to stop the blow. No gods remain, no stars above, but still we ride for land we love. We are the riders of the dying sun, final birth and battle run. We ride the fire, dust and ash, one last stand, one final clash. Blades will sing and hearts will yield, till death takes us from the field. We are the riders of the dying sun. When skies are clear, when peace returns and war is fear, our bows may break, our voices gone, but echoes ride the setting sun. sun. The war is lost, but we have won. With every sword and every soul, we gave it all to reach this. Each name. Forgotten by kings, forsaken by fate. He marks every sin at the city gate. Time won't touch him, no steel nor flame. He knows each face, he speaks each name. Beneath the stars he waits alone, a soul of ash, a heart of stone. He is the watcher in the black. Truth is his weapon, there's no turning back. He sees the past, he speaks the end. No one escapes the eyes of men. He waits, he waits, he waits. In silence, in shadow. He watched the rise of empire's pride and carved their names when the tyrants died. He spoke to crows when the plague came down and wrote the truth when the priests wore crowns. Betrayers fear the steps they take. He's seen the dawn, he'll see it break. You may forget what lies behind, but the watcher holds it in his mind. You pray for light, but truth is fire. His eyes reflect your deep desire. He is the watcher in the black. Truth is his weapon, there's no turning back. He sees the past, he speaks the end. No one escapes the eyes of men. Guitars trace our full winding melodies, so harmonized leads climb into a wailing solo. I was there when the first fire burned. I will be there when the last stone falls. He is the watcher in the black. History's voice on a bloodstained track. He sees the truth you try to bend. The story ends where it began again. The tower stands in silence once more. The eyes never close. He is the one. Still beneath the desert sun, no orders left, the war is done. Forgotten by the throne of Rome, we die as men, but die alone. Dust and bones beneath our feet, the eagle's wings can't claim defeat. The empire fades, the gods are still, we hold the line against our will. Our 10,000 miles from and painted face, strike with fury, vanish without trace. The northern wind begins to howl when death returns. A dialogue dust and bones beneath our feet. The eagle's wings can't claim defeat. The empire fades, the gods are still. We hold the line on the 10,000 miles of still with walls. All one hears the legion's calls. Oh, duh! We are the last of the legion. No banners fly, no trumpet sound. We bleed for fallen kingdoms. On foreign soil we stand our ground and bury our names in the pages of time. But the fire still burns in the battle line. We are the last of the legion. Wolves in skin and painted face, strike with fury, vanish without trace. The northern wind begins to howl and death returns to claim his prowl. By the sword and by the spear, we hold the line year after year. No reinforcements, no retreat, just glory's ghost beneath our feet. We hear the clash, we feel the tide, but we forgot how we still fight. Oh, duh! We are the last of the legion. No tales are told, no heroes crowned. We die for fading empires. In shadowlands we won't back down. Our names are lost to the wind and flame, but the battle still echoes our undying name. We are the last of the legion. Disease or ever dream of this. 1,000 graves in the wilderness. Not one will march through marble halls, but still we stand when empire down. Our names are lost to the wind and flow, but the battle still echoes our undying name. It sees our ever dream of this. 1,000 graves in the wilderness. Not one will offer among us. Through marble halls, but still we stand when empire fall. On empire's gone, we won't back down. Our names are lost to the wind and flame, but now these guitars fade to echo. Caesar never dream of this. 1,000 graves in the wilderness. Not one will march through marble halls, but still we stand when empires fall. Our names are lost to the wind and flame, but the battle beneath the iron sky burst in like jet engines over thunderous strikes. Wasteland below, engines scream as the turbines glow. Skies on fire, the storm begins. War without end, no one wins. Burning steel and silent prayers carved into the midnight air. From fractured towers to ocean graves, the final sun's right deadly waves. Who wings of death through blackened cloud. One last charge, one final vow. From fractured towers to ocean graves, the final sun's right deadly where we'll die. Racing ghosts from years gone by. In the silence hear the cry of a world that can't ask why. Beneath the iron sky, laser fire paints the dawn. No retreat will carry on. Brothers lost in static screams, names erased from broken dreams. A mission born from ancient lies, still written in the general's eyes. He said no heroes, only dust, so we fight because we must. Torn between the stars and soil, we trade our lives for rusted spoils. Swing between the stars and soars and soil, we trade our lives for rusted spoils. Beneath the iron sky, where a fearless must learn to fly through the axe, through fire inside. We are the scream that will not die. No gods above, no flag to raise, only fire to light our days beneath the iron sky. Oh, beneath the iron sky.
No thrones, no songs, no marble halls, just frozen blood on ancient walls. We are the watchers of the wall. But don't lose, go on to know. No tender heart when I swiftly runs. Enter the furious yell back into final chorus. We are the watchers of the wall. No death can end our silent call. From age to age we hold the line. With mortal blood and rapid fight. When all else fades we will stand tall. We are the watchers of the wall. Final notes ring up as winds howl and distant war horns sound. Steel in hand, no fear in heart, 300 souls who won't depart. Beneath the cliffs the shadows crawl, but none shall pass this narrow wall. The air is thick with sweat and flame, each man a torch, each name the same. We fight not for the crown or gold, but for the land our fathers hold. The gods may fall, the stars may fade, but legends live where blood is laid. We are the ghosts of Thermopylae, bound by honor, never flee. Our names are carved in time and stone. Though we die unknown. Still we roar in every scene. We are the ghosts final breath. 1,000 fall to hold one death. The tyrant comes with shield and slave, but finds no throne and finds no grave. Just broken spears and shattered lives, an echo screaming through all time. With crimson sand beneath our feet, we make the void our last retreat. We are the ghosts of Thermopylae. In death we live eternally. Our oath is carved in battle's flame. We fall, but history speaks our name. A wall of men, a legacy. We are the ghosts of Thermopylae. Tell them in Sparta, stranger bold, that here we stood as we were told. No crown, no coin, no final plea, only the will to die free. Thermopylae. Tell them in Sparta, stranger bold, that here we stood as we were told. No crown, no coin, no final plea, only the will to die free. And every soul that dares be free, march the ghosts and dares be free. Pines, the stars have fled, the moon grows pale, but still they ride through storm and hail. Their blades are rust, their eyes are flame. The battle cry still speaks your name. The traitor's crown will break in fear when those once lost return to spear. They were fighting, they were denied. Now death itself stands at their side. Raise the banners of the fallen. The ancient oath is still unbroken. Steel will speak when words have failed. The ghosts return, the flags unveiled. Flags unveiled. War drums pound, no time for stalling. March beneath the banners of the fallen. No fire erase what time can hold. Through dust and ash, through endless war, we rise again forevermore. Raise the banners of the fallen. Their vengeance like a storm is crawling. In every cry their glory calls to stand again where empires fall. Oh, from earth to sky their fate is stolen. March beneath the banners of the fallen. March on forevermore.
fortress stands, the storm runs deep.
1,000 years it held the line. Now shadows rise, devour time. Drums of war begin to sound. The stars have fled the battleground. We light the fires, we man the walls, prepare to fight as darkness falls. The moon turns black, the sky ignites. We face the storm with all our might. We stand in the siege of the eternal night. Shields raised high, no fear in sight. The sun may fall, but we still burn. We guard the gates and never turn. Steel and flame in endless fight. We stand in the siege of the eternal night. Atop the cliffs where legends sleep, the fortress stands, the stone runs deep. 1,000 years it held the line. Now shadows rise, devour time. Horns of war begin to sound. The stars have fled the battleground. We light the fires, we man the walls, prepare to fight as darkness falls. The moon turns black, the sky ignites. We face the storm with all our might. We stand in the siege of the eternal night. Shields raised high, no fear in sight. The sun may fall, but we still burn. We guard the gates and never turn. Steel and flame in endless fight. We stand in the siege of the eternal night. The wind is cold, the ground is red. We fight beside the ancient dead. Their names still echo in our song. Their blades now guide our arms along. The priests have fled, the stars are blind, but courage cannot be confined. One final cry, one last decree. No dark shall ever conquer me. The final dawn may never rise, but glory lives where honor dies. We stand in the siege of the eternal night. Through howling winds and cursed sights, no gods remain, no kings to crown, but still we fight, we won't back down. Through broken bones and burning light, we stand in the siege of the eternal night. Exhausted speak of how we fell, but none will know we stood so well. No grave too deep, no fire too wide can drown the roar of those who died. We stand in the siege of the eternal night. No death can dim our sacred light. Who ages lost and future dread, they'll raise their cups to those who bled. No tomb can hold our walk on right. We stand in the siege of the eternal night. Of the eternal night. We are the fire that never dies. Just flame. Chained to visions not my own, 1,000 voices carved in stone. They cursed my eyes, they sealed my fate, to speak too soon or speak too late. The words I scream are through my time. The fate is sealed, yet still not mine. To drink the blood of the oracle and see the world through fire and bone. Truth is twisted, terrible. The seeds are sown. You're not alone. All the written shallow. From ancient scrolls to battles cold by the blood of the oracle. I watched empires turn to dust, betrayed by greed, devoured by lust. The stars aligned and blinked away. The sun itself refused to stay. The silence speaks in cryptic signs, the future carved in crooked lines. But every soul must walk their path through ghostly winds and aftermath. Through all them all, they close their ears. Now prophets drown in mortal tears. Drink the blood of the oracle and see the world through fire and bone. Truth is twisted, terrible. The seeds are sown. You're not alone. All that's written shall unfold. From ancient scrolls to battles called by the blood of the oracle. I watched empires turn to dust, betrayed by greed, devoured by lust. The stars aligned and blinked away. The sun itself refused to stay. No fate can ever be ignored. You bleed the truth and die as cold by the blood of the oracle. The fire speaks in ancient tongues. The war begins before it's won. And though I scream and though I burn, the wheel still turns. The wheel still turns. Drink the blood of the oracle. Let it tear your soul apart. No salvation possible when truth itself corrupts the heart. We walk the line of fate and flame and leave the world with none to blame. By the blood of the oracle.